So I've just finished with my instructor Steve. We've just done a quick briefing. Steve's the guy that did my instrument rating here at Moorabbin Airport, and I've got some really exciting news to share. Really exciting. It's a really blustery day here in Moorabbin. Good, how you going? So please get some maps, please. Yep. Basically, I need all the en route charts from Moorabbin up to Queensland. So there's actually two bits of news that I want to share with, actually no, three things. Before I get to the two bits of news, there's one thing that I want to cover quickly. I really miss this plane. So before I share the two bits of news that I want to share with you, last night this happened. And all I want to say about that number is thank you. Just the biggest thank you. It means so much to me to know that there are so many people out there who love sharing and enjoying the aviation lifestyle in the same way that I do. Just to know that you're out there and you're enjoying the content really means everything to me. So again, I can't say it enough, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The first bit of news. I've decided to change the name of my channel and a few things about the look of it. So up until now, this channel has been called Fly Digital. Pretty fun name, but Fly Digital is actually the name of a software development company that I'm involved with. Has nothing to do with flying. This just happens to have the word fly in it. And it was kind of more luck than judgment that I ended up with that name for this channel. My objective here, this is not a commercial exercise. I'm not trying to make money from YouTube. There's plenty of people out there that are doing that, and that's so fine, but that's not my objective. And Fly Digital as a brand just sounded a little bit commercial. So I was thinking about coming up with some cool names for the channel. It was going to be Fly with Stef, The Cirrus Life, Stef Travel, Life in a Cockpit, Plane Crazy. I think someone already, Life on the Planes, Life in a Plane, Life in a Plane. Yeah, none of those are good, right? And I couldn't come up with a decent name. So I kind of thought I'm just going to go back to basics, because this channel is really about me sharing content that I like to create and that hopefully you like to watch. So from this point forwards, this channel is simply going to be known as Stef and Drury, which if you didn't know, that's my name. It's not just a name I came up with. I was born with that name. So when you used to see this, instead, now you should see this. Or when you used to see this, now instead, you'll see this. So if you're watching this, you should be seeing it under my new name, Stef and, well, not new name, I've always had this name, but the new channel name, Stef and Drury. Yeah, I did just nearly fall out of the plane there. So then my other bit of big news, and I'm really excited about this one, is that I'm going to be doing my first ever long distance solo IFR flight, flying from Moorabbin down here in the south of Australia in Victoria, up over 3 days through New South Wales, Queensland, and up to a place called Longreach. Now, if you're not from Australia, you may still recognise Longreach as a place, because if you've ever flown a Qantas Boeing 747, along the side of the fuselage is the word Longreach, and that's named after the home of Qantas, the town where the Qantas Founders Museum is based. Now, I'll be daily vlogging each of the flights, so you'll get some really in-depth detail about the flights themselves. 2 out of the 3 legs on the way up will be IFR. And 2 out of the 3 legs on the way back will be IFR as well. So good mix of IFR flying and VFR at the same time. Now, as well as daily vlogging each of the flights, what I'll be doing in the build up to the trip is releasing regular videos to try and give you a bit of an insight into the whole planning of a trip like this as well. There'll be things like the flight planning itself, but also things like emergency procedures in the Cirrus. I'm going to be doing some groundwork with my instructor Mike, just go over things like what happens if we have a full electrical failure, a communications failure, an engine failure, when we should use the parachute system here in the Cirrus. I'll also be sharing some of the gear I'm taking as well, both from a pilot's point of view, but also the cameras, how I'm going to be setting up the cameras in the cockpit. We've got a couple of new GoPro mounts which are going to be in this aircraft for the trip, so we'll get some pretty cool angles. I'm still working on getting one mounted to the outside, but that requires a lot of approval and a lot of help from our maintenance guys at Blue Demon Aviation. But watch this space, I'll see what I can do with an outside mount. So if you want to enjoy all that content and you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed but you want to get notifications when the new content comes out, there's that little bell icon just down below there. If you click on that, you'll get notifications when new videos are published. So there's lots coming. Just wait for him to go. So exciting times, lots coming up. Welcome to the New Look channel. I hope you like it. If you have any questions about the channel change or the trip that I'm doing to Longreach, do let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, happy travels. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.